3 falls. Introducing first, the challenger, weighing in at 182 pounds, from the City of Angels, he is Scorpio Sky! And his opponent, weighing in at 215 pounds, from Mesa, Arizona, he is the EWF Heavyweight Champion, Brandon Gatson!
In the 12 years of history of EWF, there has never been a main event that has been more important, that has been more talked about in this sport, in this industry of professional wrestling. Scorpio Sky, Brandon Gatson, former friends, former trainees at the School of Hard Knocks, now are in the ring yet again, this time 2 out of 3 falls for the heavyweight championship. And you see Rick Knox, the official for this contest, going over the rules of the matchup.
You know, look at the focused look on Scorpio Sky's face. He has not blinked, I don't think, since he stepped into that ring. He has got the ice cold stare going right through Brandon Gatson. And there's the bell, Larry.
This matchup is underway. As I said before, this is probably the most important matchup in the 12-year history of the EWF. And there's been a lot of great superstars that have made their way into EWF. I mean, former X Division champion Christopher Daniels, Frankie Kazarian, who we just saw, WWE Women's Champion Melina, all have made their way into the EWF. And for Scorpio Sky and Brandon Gatson, I gotta believe that they are overshadowing their legacy here in this matchup tonight.
Well, there you see both of them just stuck in that head and arm collar tie-up, just working each other all the way around the ring. Neither one of them getting a distinct advantage that Rick Knox finally had to say, break it up, let's start over again.
I mean, 9 years ago, Brandon Gatson, Scorpio Sky trained together at the School of Hard Knocks. They had made their names for themselves in tag team matches with tag teams like TNT and the Aerial Express. Scorpio Sky with his partner Quicksilver. Brandon Gatson with his partner Johnny Dynamite. Both of them, both teams got their training started here at the School of Hard Knocks for the EWF. And we all know the legacy. We all know what accomplishments both tag teams have made. And we know what accomplishments both these singles wrestlers have made since breaking away from their tag team partners. Scorpio Sky, a multiple-time champion in the tag team division, in the light heavyweight division, junior heavyweight division. And out of all the times that he has, out of all the championships he has held, he has yet to get to the top of the mountain. He has yet to reach the pinnacle of his career by becoming the heavyweight champion.
Well, you know, you want to talk about pinnacles of careers. Brandon Gatson made it to the top. He is the top man here in the EWF, and he does not want to let go of that spot. He has held that EWF championship and defended it with great honor. He said it was a privilege to be the champion, and look at these two. They're at a standoff.
This is similar to the way they wrestled each other in the Inland Title Series, when we just got a taste of what these two can do in the first round. And then in the tiebreaker, the final round, one of the best matches of 2007 in EWF. The fight before Christmas. These guys put it all in the ring. They left nothing behind because they wanted to become the #1 contender for the heavyweight championship. Since then, the rest has been history. Brandon Gatson defeated Bino Gambino for that championship. Scorpio Sky has been in an uphill battle to become the #1 contender once again, especially after facing all odds after being injured with injured ribs courtesy of Terex and Dan Kobrick.
You know, you want to talk about his #1 contendership. He had to go through Dan the Man Kobrick and Terex in order to get this shot. And he said, cover. Well, we almost had our first fall there, Larry.
And now, wait a minute, here comes another roll-up. Gatson almost getting the second win. Wait a minute, a super kick. Scorpio Sky quickly ducking out of the super kick. And you see Gatson saying, hey, I came that close.
And he sure did, Larry. He was that close to ending this first fall.
Scorpio Sky felt that super kick not too long ago. He does not want to feel that super kick once again. Look at this, they're fighting each other in the center, training each other, blow for blow now in the center. Gatson now, fighting back, firing back. Sends him into the ropes. It's reversed by Sky. Sky with a flying back elbow. Sky measuring him again, knocks him down with a clothesline. Sets him up, going for a backdrop suplex perhaps, and he connects. Sky now going for the cover, hooks a leg, and he gets a 2 count.
You know, these two are, you know, they may not be the best of friends anymore to that super kick, but they were tight. I mean, these guys were almost like brothers before that unfortunate super kick incident last week. They know each other like the back of each other's hands. This is going to be a struggle tonight in order to get these two falls to get the EWF Championship.
Look at this, a short arm scissors by Scorpio Sky after the hip toss follow-up. Trying to pick a body part, going to work on Gatson. Wait a minute, Gatson rolls him up. Gets a 2 count. Sky still holding on to the short arm scissors. Sky remembers that not too long ago it was Joey Ryan who challenged Brandon Gatson for the championship, and what did he do the entire match? He went after the arm of Brandon Gatson. Definitely these two are not going to leave anything behind in this matchup. You said it, Lalo, that they know each other like the back of their hands. They both know their strengths, they both know their weaknesses. We still have to wonder if Scorpio Sky is fully healed from his rib injury. No, ribs take a very long time to heal. At least months. Scorpio Sky was out for 2 to 3 weeks before he finally got back in the ring, and I still have to question that call. There's a cover again, and we get a 2 count after that drop kick.
You know, all that damage was done by Terex and Dan the Man Cobra. You know that you don't take 385 pounds to the rib and just heal overnight. You know eventually that that is going to come into play when it comes down to stamina, and this is what this match is all about. Stamina, 2 out of 3 falls. There could be a total of 3 falls in this match. And look at that!
Takes him down with the STO. But Gatson not going for the cover. Taking a little too much time to go for that cover. Look at this, pounding on the head of Scorpio Sky. I think that might be a little unnecessary. Gatson now going for the cover.
And he gets agree with you, Larry. I mean, if he'd have went for the cover after that STO, we might have had the first fall over with already.
Gatson now picking up Scorpio Sky. Looks like he's going to go for a suplex attempt. Nice snap suplex. And Gatson again slow over to the cover, but he gets a 2 count again.
You know, we talked a little bit ago, Larry, about that super kick that Sky received from Brandon Gatson. None of us even really know still to this day why Brandon Gatson gave him that super kick. You know, I tried talking to Brandon Gatson earlier. He had nothing to say to me. He was so focused that he locked himself in the locker room to get that little bit of extra mental edge. Then he's going to go over a cover, only getting a 2 count, though.
Well, Scorpio Sky is not going to go down that easily, not here in the first fall. He has a lot of fight in him. I've been there since Scorpio Sky's debut in 2002. I've seen what this young man can do. I've seen him mature over the years as a tag team wrestler, as a champion. I know the full extent of his ability. All he's ever needed was a chance to shine. EWF has given him that chance to shine here tonight on the grandest stage for EWF, the 12-year anniversary show. Scorpio Sky trying to get back up onto his feet. Gatson trying to hold on. But look at Sky fighting back. Turning to hold around, and he does. Wrenching back on the arms. Trying to hyperextend the elbows. Again, more damage was done to the arm, but look at that. A swift kick to the ribs there. But a single leg drop kick by Scorpio Sky knocks him down. I think Sky was surprised with that shortcut kick that Brandon Gatson utilized. Look at this, the flying firebomb out of nowhere by Sky. And this is still the first fall, ladies and gentlemen. We still have 2 falls to go after this. Scorpio Sky now pushed up on the top, on the middle ropes. He's measuring him here. Sunset flip. Could we see the cover? Wait a minute, holds on. Another sunset flip for a good measure. And he gets a 2 count.
Well, there you see Scorpio Sky's finally starting to get a little frustrated here. He went for a sunset flip, reversed it, and then got into another sunset flip, only to get a 2 count. And now look at what's he doing, Larry.
I think he's trying to go for the ace of spades now. Has him up on his shoulders and drops him in the ace of spades. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, this could be it. No, Gatson kicks out.
That is an absolutely devastating maneuver, Larry. For someone to kick out of that is remarkable. But you see the damage has been done to Brandon Gatson. Now Scorpio Sky going to the top rope. We all know that he can fly. For God's sakes, he was part of the assault. What's he going to do from the top rope?
He's measuring him here. Perched up on the top rope. Gatson taking an awful long time to get back up after getting hit with the ace of spades. The Sky could jump whenever he wants, but he's measuring him for that one chance, that one opportunity. That's all he's asking for. That's all he's waiting for. Flying crossbody, he connects perfectly, hooks the leg, and we almost had the first fall.
Brandon Gatson actually broke up the count himself. he just threw his arm right in front of Rick Knox, kicked his shoulder up, and then you see Scorpio Sky now arguing with Rick Knox about that.
Now look at this, Gatson, super kick! The super kick connects, 1, 2, and 3. Gatson, the heavyweight champion, gets the first fall in this matchup.
The winner of your first fall, Brandon Nitro Gatson.
Well, Brandon Gatson just super kicked Scorpio Sky yet again. I'd be getting sick and damn tired of getting super kicked by this guy. But, you know, after that super kick, you scored the first fall. He is only one more fall away from defending his EWF championship here at the 12th anniversary show, Larry.
We've seen him knock out a number of competitors with that super kick.
Hold on, I hate to cut you off. What's he doing? He's just staring at Sky again. He had that same look on his face when he kicked him the first time.
Now wait a minute, he wants the fans to get behind Scorpio Sky, who's struggling to get back to his feet. I wouldn't be surprised if he suffered a mild concussion after that kick, at the least a mild concussion.
What's Gatson doing though? He's not even trying to engage Scorpio Sky in any kind of maneuver or anything.
Now wait a minute.
He does.
He kicked him while he was still on his knees. He kicked him from behind. That is very uncharacteristic of Brandon Gatson.
I would expect something like that from Matt McIntosh, but not Brandon Gatson.
The Brandon Gatson that I know, that you know as well, Lalo, he's a stand-up man. He'll take it to you, right to your face.
Well, now look at him. He's actually choking out Scorpio Sky on the ropes.
But wait a minute, again, this is uncharacteristic of Brandon Gatson.
You think, maybe it's the title. Maybe he's so crazy about the title that he's willing to do anything to keep it, Larry.
I mean, you think about the schedule that Brandon Gatson has had. Week after week, he has been defending that championship against all comers. I mean, we can write up a list here if we had time. Scott Loss, Tarek, Stan Kubrick, Bino Gambino, Scorpio Sky. Sometimes you put them all in the ring at one time as well. Fatal four-way elimination matches, triple threat matches. This man has done it. This man has defended against all comers. And you have to wonder what that kind of schedule can do to a man after a while. He realizes he has to do try some other tactics in order to hold on to the championship.
Where now Sky, look at that, finally getting some kind of offense going after being punished by Brandon Gatson. He just floored the champion with a series of right hands.
Well, Scorpio Sky's got to pull out of the reserve. He's in an all-or-nothing situation. Spinning wheel kick by Gatson almost took Sky's head off. The same way he took the head off of Scorpio Sky with that super kick.
But you see Gatson hesitating for some reason. He didn't go over to Sky and try to finish him out right away, but look at that! Sent Sky up and over to the outside.
Clotheslining him over the top rope, landing on the floor. Brandon Gatson, you gotta believe he wants to put this match away. All he has to do is beat him one more time in the center of that ring. Scorpio Sky is in a do-or-die situation. He needs to pick up this fall in order to stay alive in the contest.
Well, there you see Rick Knox right now. He's on the out. He's making the 10 count. Look at Gatson. He's saying stop. Don't count anymore.
He doesn't want a count-out win. He wants to pin Scorpio Sky in the center of the ring. The Gatson that I know, he would never take a count-out or disqualification victory.
Well, there you see him now working over Scorpio Sky on the outside of the ring. Our referee, NWA official Rick Knox, getting the 10 count to 4 already.
Look at this now, throwing Scorpio Sky back into the ring. All he has to do now is go for the cover. 1, 2, and Sky kicks out at 2.
I'm still kind of befuddled by what Gatson's mindset is right now. They see him go for another cover, almost retain his championship. I mean, he stopped Rick Knox from making that count out. He was just walking around and letting Sky almost get his breath back and get back into this thing. And now you see him working a submission maneuver on Scorpio Sky in the middle of the ring.
Well, if this is the same Gatson that I know, he wants Scorpio Sky at his best because he doesn't want Sky to give any excuses and say, hey, the only reason why you beat me was because I was hurt. He may be hurt still after the ribs injury that he suffered not too long ago, but Scorpio Sky, look at this, fighting back in this now, pulling out of the reserve again. He's got to have at least 2 or 3 reserve tanks. Hammering away on Mr. 300%. Brandon Gatson breaks the hold. Gatson trying to fight back. Look at this. Both men are staggered. They're dazed and confused. Taking shots to the head. You know, after a while, this could make you dizzy. This can make you groggy. This can make you confused. It may make you do things you normally don't do.
Well, they see Gatson actually hitting his knee. Oh, look at Scorpio Sky.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Putting a pair of knees up. Another uncharacteristic move of Scorpio Sky, but effective nonetheless.
Well, Scorpio Sky knows that he is one pinfall away from losing his chance at becoming the EWF Heavyweight Champion, and he's going to do whatever he's got to do, Larry, in order to put that belt around his waist.
Rick Knox delivering the 10 count. He's at 6, but he's doing it very, very slowly because he does not want to have to call this match over on a double knockout. That would favor the champion. We want a decisive winner. We want a decisive fall. Scorpio Sky now trying to chop him in the corner. It's Gatson barely able to stand in the corner. Sky barely able to stand as well. Another chop into the chest in the corner.
Look at that, he actually lifted Gatson up with that chop onto the top rope. And now look at him pounding away at Brandon Gatson while he's pushed up on the top rope.
The fans behind Scorpio Sky, as they normally would be. Look at this, a kick to the back.
Right into the kidney area of Brandon Gatson, who's now perched perilously on that rope.
Oh, now look at this. He's going to try to bring him back into the ring the hard way. Sky now coming off the ropes. Wrap around, DDT connects. Sky hooks the leg. Will this be it to get the second fall? No, Gatson says no.
That was about a millimeter away from sending this into a third fall, Larry. But you know you gotta trust NWA official Rick Knox. Rick Knox has been all over. He's been around for a long, long time. I know I looked up to Rick Knox when I started refereeing here. When now you see Scorpio Sky, he's stalking Brandon Gatson. He's stalking him, look at that. He's like a wild animal in the wilderness stalking his prey.
Oh, wait a minute. We could see the final answer here. He's measuring for it. I've seen him use this before. He gets victory. Oh, wait a minute. Going back up on the shoulders for the ace of spades. Gatson trying to fight it, and he does. Wrap around reversal by Sky. Hooks him. This could be it. There it is. The final answer. 1, 2, and he gets a 2 count. I've seen this man win championships with that move, and he could not put away Brandon Gatson.
Scorpio Sky is throwing every single thing he has in his arsenal of Brandon Gatson, and yet we still haven't seen a pinfall by Scorpio Sky. Yet we've seen one by Brandon Gatson after that devastating super kick.
Wait a minute, Scorpio Sky now trying to strike up here. Looks like he's measuring him one more time. Gatson again desperately trying to get back up to his feet. Sky just stalking his prey, like you said earlier, like a wild animal. Measuring him for that one opportune moment. It worked earlier. Wait a minute, went first. A roundhouse kick was blocked by Gatson. Gatson now, wait a minute, got caught. No, he caught a power slam after that springboard off the middle ropes. Goes for the cover. Gatson will try to go for the second fall, try to retain here. The second fall not awarded yet.
That wasn't even like a real cover. Brandon Gatson just literally fell on top of him. I think that these guys are bordering on the edges, on the borders of exhaustion here, Larry. I don't know how much each of these guys has left.
But these two definitely expend a lot of energy in the earlier fall. We still have this second fall to go. Sky, as I said before, he needs this fall. He needs to win this in order to have a chance at the championship.
Look at Brandon Gatson delivering a knee right to the ribs again of Scorpio Sky. Did you notice that sent him down like a sack of potatoes, Larry?
Now look at sending him into the corner. Gatson sending Sky. No, it's reversed by Sky. Sky trying to fight back with all the heart that he has left in him. Super kick again! Takes his head off and takes him off the top rope. Brandon Gatson does not want to be denied. He wants to put away Scorpio Sky for a third time in the EWF.
Well, there you see Rick Knox is now making the 10 count. I wonder if Brandon Gatson's going to stop him this time, Larry.
If I was Gatson, I wouldn't mind taking the count-out fall after this. I wouldn't be surprised if Sky would be out and we need to get him on a stretcher. We may need to get him to the hospital.
Well, there you see Brandon Gatson rolling out of the ring. What's going on? Why would he do that?
He rolled out of the ring to break the count. He's trying to go after... Wait a minute. He wanted to make sure that he broke the count. Rick Knox now has to start all over.
Brandon Gatson looks a little groggy. I don't think he knows exactly where he's at right now. He might be not thinking with a... He's not working with a full deck right now, Larry. He's about 4 sandwiches short of a picnic, I think.
Wait a minute.
Dead weight. What's this? Scorpio Sky's not moving.
Scorpio Sky. Look at this. Gatson again breaks the count. He could have put Scorpio Sky away. Scorpio Sky is dead weight. He is not getting up.
He just stomped on Scorpio Sky with everything he has in the kidneys, and he didn't even flinch. Only now is he starting to move. Brandon Gatson finally said, screw it, he's back in the ring.
Wait.
Rick Knox up to 5.
Scorpio Sky is inching to get back up onto his feet. Rick Knox is already at 7. Sky, get in the ring. Sky, get in the ring before you lose this fall. He is slowly getting, and he's finally back in the ring.
Barely beat the count of 10. Scorpio Sky dragged himself by the fingernail. Now look at him. He dragged himself by the fingernails. He's crawling to Brandon Gatson, saying, come on, come at me, fight me. I'm not going to give up. You're not beating me that easily. Look at him.
Well, granted, he needed to take the full 9 count to try to get some air back into his lungs to try to clear the cobwebs. And he's asking for Gatson to hit him. He's asking for more.
But did you see the head?
Look at this. He was playing possum. Rolls him up. He gets the second fall. Scorpio Sky just gets the second fall.
Here's Scorpio Sky.
Sky was playing possum.
Tied at 1 fall apiece, and we enter sudden death.
This is the third and deciding fall. Sudden death overtime for these individuals. And by I mean sudden death, I mean this match will continue until there is a pinfall or a submission in that ring.
Look at Scorpio Sky. He's looking dead at Brandon Gatson right in the eye. Brandon Gatson looking back at him, saying, putting one finger up, saying, we got 1 fall left. Let's go at it. Let's give everything we possibly have. They're not going to leave anything on the table. They're not going to leave anything in that ring.
The Ace Crusher!
There's the Ace Crusher.
He normally would go for the cover after that Ace Crusher. Brandon Gatson trying to fight back with all that intensity that we are used to seeing from Brandon Gatson, and it was all taken away with 1 Ace Crusher.
Well, there you see Scorpio Sky. I don't know if he was playing possum there. He might have just had a boost of adrenaline, but he is still on Dream Street. He's literally slapping himself in the face, trying to get himself back into this, trying to get himself back over to make that cover.
I've seen this man get dropped on his head numerous of times. I've seen Brandon Gatson fight through hell and back. And I can safely say that tonight, these two have walked into the gates of hell, but only one of them is going to walk away with the championship.
Well, you see Brandon Gatson pounding away, but look at that beautiful kick.
Here's a Gary by Scorpio Sky out of nowhere, hooks the leg, and he gets the 2 count.
I had my finger on the trigger there, ready to ring this bell. I really thought that was it. And now look at Scorpio Sky, fighting with a new tenacity, fighting with new intensity, sending Brandon Gatson up and over the top.
Whoa, forearm shot, knocks off Gatson, similar to the way Gatson knocked off Sky earlier. And Gatson, I think, went head first into some chairs at ringside.
Brandon Gatson is not moving. He is right in front of the commentary table, Larry, right at the bottom of the stage. He has not moved since he hit the floor. Now Scorpio Sky coming outside, breaking up the count.
And this is what Gatson was doing earlier. He was breaking up the count time and time again when Sky was out at ringside. Now, look at this, Sky bringing him back into the ring. He took no time in bringing him back into the ring. He wants to win this match. He wants to win it fast. This third, the deciding fall. We could go all night, Lalo. Look at this springboard drop kick. Gatson blocks it. Sky coming a mile away. And wait a minute. Springboard Ace Crusher. Brandon Gatson nails him with an Ace Crusher of his own. This could be it. He covers him. 1, 2. And Scorpio Sky puts the foot on the ropes.
That ring presence of Scorpio Sky, I'm surprised, is still even there after all the punishment, all the damage that he's taken tonight. He still had the whereabouts to put his foot on the ropes and break up that count, Larry.
Well, that is a mark of a champion. That is a mark of a veteran. As I said before, made his pro debut in 2002. I was there. I called the matchup.
Look at this, Larry. I think Brandon Gatson might be setting up for the nitrous. He put Scorpio Sky right there in front of the turnbuckles. We've seen him go for this before, but look at Sky.
Sky takes him off. Sky now in control. Has Gatson up on the top rope. We could see. Oh, in a minute, Gatson trying to fight back. He wants to hit the nitrous. Sky knows he wants to hit the nitrous, and he's fighting for dear life to hold on for the superplex. The superplex connects, floats over. Where the Scorpio Sky gets this resiliency from? The heart, the determination, the will to be a champion is kicking in for Scorpio Sky.
Well, Scorpio Sky is going to the top rope on his own now. He's going to do a little bit of flying, Larry. He might go for that 5-star frog splash. There he goes.
Oh my God, the 5-star connected, but it connected with a pair of knees into the ribs. injured ribs. Gatson now going for the gas jacket, and he connects with it. That is going to be it. That's the move he used to put Scorpio Sky away in the first round of the Inland Title Series. As Scorpio Sky kicks out.
I have no idea how he possibly kicked out of that. That frog splash was nothing but knees, and then the gat jacket still kicking out. Brandon Gatson dropping the singlet down. We've seen this before. This is when Brandon Gatson gets fired up.
Mr. 300% nails him with the loose knife press, and now is hammering away on the top of the head of Scorpio Sky. The same head you gotta wonder if he gave a concussion to with that super kick.
You gotta wonder if he had a concussion still. The lingering effects of a concussion lasts for quite a long time, Larry. He might have been concussed a couple weeks ago.
Sends him headfirst again into the corner. You gotta wonder, he may realize that he can't go for the nitrous. He may be measuring him. He may be setting up for another super kick. The super kick won him the first fall. It could win him the final fall. All he needs is one chance to hit that super kick. And Sky is being measured here by Gatson the champion.
Well, look at Gatson. He's not doing anything. Sky is almost lightless in the corner. Well, now you see him. Now Gatson whipping him up.
Wait a minute. Has him measured here. He's taking too much time. Going for the mile high. He went for it. Sky caught him up on his shoulders. Nails it with the ace crusher again. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. We have a new champion.
Can you believe it, Larry?
Super Dragon to become Revolution Pro Junior Heavyweight Champion. I've been there every time he's won Tag Team Championships, Light Heavyweight Championships, and I can proudly say that I was here to witness Scorpio Sky become the Heavyweight Champion of the EWF.
You and I can both see what we're here, Larry, but look at this. Brandon Gatson just picked up the belt. He just took Scorpio Sky's championship belt. Hold on a second. Now, Brandon Gatson's asking for a mic. Hold on.
Gatson is so used to walking away from the Knights of Columbus Hall with the championship. Here tonight, 2 out of 3 falls. Scorpio Sky finally did it. He finally won the big one here in the EWF.
Scorpio. Brought you to your first training match, bro. First training match. I want to let you know that kick 2 weeks ago wasn't personal, man. Wasn't personal. I wanted to let you know I wasn't going to give this to you on a silver platter. But you came out here and you earned this thing. You earned this Empire Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship belt. So take this and hold it with pride, man. Take it!
We have a new champion in the EWF. Scorpio Sky has finally done it. On his quest to become the heavyweight champion, he has finally done it, Lalo.
That he has, and look at it, he's just overcome with emotion. He is holding on to that belt, looking up to the heavens, saying thank you. And now look at him, finally celebrating with that EWF Heavyweight Championship.
Your new heavyweight champion, Scorpio Sky.
There is a new fire. There is a new fire lit in the EWF. A new torch has been passed. Scorpio Sky having that torch. And he is going to run until he can't run no more. Until there's no more land that he can run on.